Good afternoon, student. Today I am going to tell you about the types of reproduction. Okay, reproduction process and its introduction we have completed. Now I am going to tell you first type of reproduction. It's of asexual reproduction. Okay, what is asexual reproduction? In this, the production of new organism from a single parent. Single parent means no gamete formation will take place, no sex gametes are required, okay, no sexual reproduction process will take place. Means when a single parent without involvement of sex or gametes produce young ones, that time only it's known as the asexual reproduction. Clear? Why it is known as asexual reproduction? Because no sex cells are required in this process. No sex cells, male sex cells or female sex cells. If female sex cell or male sex cells are not required for the reproduction process, that time it is known as the asexual reproduction. Okay, so a part of the parent organism separates off and grows into a new organism. That is only the motive of asexual reproduction. Clear? Only one parent is needed. From one parent, suppose one parent cell, if it forms two daughter cell which are just similar with the parent cell, and you can tell that which are clone to the parent, means they are exactly same with the parent. In sex cells many variation can take place, but in asexual reproduction young ones are just cut copy paste of their parents. Okay, so that's why asexual reproduction, no modification is there, not any kind of variation will take place. Okay, only parent and young ones are just similar, just mirror image of each other. Okay, some types of asexual reproduction later on we will discuss elaborately each and every one. Now I am just giving you general description about asexual reproduction and types of asexual reproduction. Okay, like binary fission in amoeba. Binary fission means, suppose this is the structure of amoeba and it splits into two. That time two daughter cell forms, that is means one parent cell divided into two. Fission means break off. Okay, binary, bi means two. If parent cell is break off into two daughter cells, this process is known as binary fission. Second is about hydra. You can see in this picture also about a structure of hydra. In this hydra you can see this is the parent cell, and from the parent one bud is come out. Okay, from this bud only, if it detach from the parent, this bud is able to grow into new hydra. Okay, so this type of reproduction is known as the budding. Clear? Like next one is spore formation. If you read about any kind of rhizopus, any kind of mucor means fungus, that time you can observe that small spores comes out from it, and each spore is able to develop into new plant. Clear? So it proves that time also no gametes are required, only parent, from the parent cell directly young ones can form. So that is the another type of asexual reproduction. Regeneration in planaria. Okay, regeneration in planaria means, suppose this is the structure of planaria. Okay, each part if it detach from it, okay, if these parts are just gets to be separate, each part is able to develop new one. So that is also proof regeneration process. Next is about fragmentation is Spirogyra. Suppose it's a one cell of Spirogyra, and if it, you can see if it breaks into different fragments, okay, and each fragment is able to develop into new spirogyra. So that is also another kind of asexual reproduction. Vegetative propagation in flowering plants, in class 7th also you have read about it. So vegetative propagation is another medium of asexual reproduction. So these processes we will read later on, but brief idea I have given you here only, okay. So it's about the asexual reproduction. Now if we see about sexual reproduction, the production of new organism from two parent, means male and female gametes are required. Male and female gametes are required. In humans, what are these? In case of humans, sperm and ova, they both are the gametes, male and female gamete. When these gametes fuse with each other, that time only zygote forms, and from this zygote only new organism can develop. So this is the process of sexual reproduction in case of humans. Same like in plants, male part is pollen grain and female part is ovary, okay, or inside the ovary embryo sac is present. When pollen grain reach to embryo sac, that time fertilization take place and again zygote will form, okay. So afterwards only we are able to see that in flowering plants we can easily see the fruit, okay. So fruit is a product of sexual reproduction in case of plants, and baby is a result of sexual reproduction in humans, okay. Like in animals also, new organism or young ones are result of the sexual reproduction or fusion of male and female gamete, okay. Elaborately we will read about plant sexual reproduction also and animal sexual reproduction also later on, okay children. I hope that much is clear. If you have any query regarding this, just send me your question in chat box. Thank you.